We've an ITV News special now as Tom Bradby's joined by special guests in the studio and correspondents around the country for the historic moment the UK leaves the EU.
For many, it is a brave new dawn. For others, a source of nothing but sadness and regret. But whatever your views and emotions, there is no doubt this is a momentous night because, like it or not, in 1 hour's time, we will leave the European Union. Brexit supporters, some of whom have fought and campaigned for this moment for a lifetime, are camped out in Parliament Square, preparing to see a once remote dream come true. The Prime Minister, arguably the man who did more than anyone to make it happen, and it is in Downing Street where we expect some kind of message to be projected onto the facade of Number 10. Whilst in Brussels, they have already lowered the Union flag for the last time. We have correspondents across the country to record those who are celebrating and those who are protesting.
The biggest Brexit party is here in Parliament Square. We're promised music, speeches and the sound of Big Ben's bongs at 11.
And I'm here at what they're calling the big Brexit bashing morning, where the excitement is building as the minutes take by.
And I'm with those who are mourning this moment. This party in Harrogate is all about saying thank you to the EU.
Back here in the studio, we will assess what it all means, what happens next, and what opportunities and pitfalls may lie ahead. I'm joined, of course, by our political editor, Robert Peston, our national editor, Allegra Stratton, and our political scientist, Professor Jane Green from Oxford University, who has been tracking voter trends for more than a decade. And we will have a steady stream of guests to talk about trade, diplomacy, and the impact on all of us, both here and abroad. So please do stay with us for Brexit Night Live. Good evening. It's been a long time coming. Indeed, it has taken one referendum, 2 elections and 3 prime ministers to get us here. But now, almost 4 years after that initial vote, we are less than an hour away from making good upon it. We'd probably all agree it has been quite a journey. On this special Brexit programme, we'll be counting down to 11 o'clock, the symbolic end of our membership of the European Union. That's midnight in Brussels and indeed in Paris, Berlin, Madrid and Rome, the capitals of our nearest continental neighbours. In Downing Street, too, they have just started their own countdown clock. There's a bit of a light show going on to try and make up for the fact that Big Ben won't be ringing in our exit because of the renovations to the clock tower. The silence in Parliament, there's a first time for everything, hasn't stopped Brexit supporters assembling outside to see in this new dawn. Nigel Farage is due to join them and we'll be catching up with him as soon as we are officially out. In the meantime, Romilly Weeks reports on the comings and goings on our last day in the European Union.